Hey again, everybody. This is Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I wanted to show you really quickly how I make the tassels that I've been making. I wanted to be able to make something that is pretty and bright and uses up fabric scraps and is also quick and easy. So the only things that are involved in one tassel are you need one head pin. I've got two different kinds here. This one bends a lot easier than this one. This metal is pretty stiff. You can use either kind. I don't want something so easy to bend though that you can't even work with it. And I've purchased things before like jump rings that had no stability whatsoever. When you pulled them to try to loop it through something, they pulled completely into a straight wire, and that's not, I don't want metal so soft that it doesn't even work. This is what a finished tassel looks like. It uses a head pin, 2 beads, a jump ring, and 9 strips of fabric. They're really easy to make. One of the beads is large. Let me show you the two kinds. I have this kind. This is a plastic bead, and it needs to have a really large hole in the center. And then I have some other beads that also have a large hole in the center. These are a little brighter, I guess. You can see the sparkles there. So I have that kind, and then I have the plastic kind. So first you pick out 9 pieces of fabric. You can use ribbon as well, as you can see. And sometimes I do 3 of each. Like I'll pick 3 from this fabric and 3 of this, and silky flimsy fabric is what you need for sure. So with the ribbon I will put a couple of these bright pieces. So that's 9 pieces of fabric that we're going to grab right in the center and get those somewhat even. They tend to look a little more flowy and delicate if you taper the cut at the end like this. A square end is a little more bulky. So I may go up and trim the ends on these later, but I'm going to start with this wire that's a little bit softer. I put the flat end of this head pin down at the bottom, and I'm going to fold it once around everything. And we're going to tighten it. You don't have to tighten it right away though. Then I'm going to fold it over again. So you're really just making two folds. And I hope you can see that. Then what I do is go back with the pliers and I really tighten down on each fold. The reason I put the head pin at the bottom, or this flat part of the head pin, is so that you don't have a sharp end in the middle of the tassel, you know, just in case you grab it the wrong way or whatever. So then I kind of fan those out. This is why you need a bead with a large hole in it. It's going to slide right down. It's not going to be, well, you may be able to find one large enough to go way down over the fabric, but I haven't seen beads like that just everywhere. So I put a bead on and slide it down as far as I can get it, kind of hold it onto that wire, and then I'm going to take a smaller bead to sit on top of it like that. And again, I'm going to kind of just pull it down and hold it into place. The next part, and you know, you may want to cut your wire some for this, depending on how long it is. I leave about 1 inch of wire, and holding these tight into place, I grab the very end of the wire and I twist around and around until it's tight, and then I kind of arch it back a little bit so that it makes it in the center of the bead. Then you can just maneuver that around however you want to. I sometimes flatten it out or reshape it a little bit You can work with that however you need to. So that's it. That's how easy that is. And look how pretty that is. The last part is to take a jump ring, and I like these large ones for tassels. If you're working with tiny little charms and jewelry, a small jump ring is perfect. But for something like this, a big one is really nice. And you're just going to put the jump ring on that loop of wire you just made. And that's it. Isn't that awesome? That's so quick. And it's so easy. And then you'll have plenty of tassels for your projects or Christmas gifts or journals or just whatever you want to use them for. So that's that. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.